What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, today I am here with the UFC fighters that I would let be the Wingman tier list. These are guys that I'm bringing with me on the two-man. They gotta help your boy pull, you know what I'm saying, dude? If they're up in the S and the A tier, I can trust them to, block out the fridge protector, set me up and go, yo, my friend thinks you're cute, you know what I'm saying? C and D tier, if bro gets to talking, I'm fucking done, you know what I'm saying? I'm cooked. So hopefully that makes sense. Let's get into this video. I'm very excited by this idea. I think it's a very funny idea. Shout out to the dude that sent me this idea. I don't remember who it was, but somebody sent me this. So shout out to you, bro. Let's start off. Conor McGregor. I'm going to put him in at the B tier. Now listen, Conor McGregor, he has positives of, high charisma. He's going to be funny. He's going to be able to chat up whoever. He's probably going to have the confidence to talk to whoever and pass her off to me. My man over, he's going to be able to hype me up too. He's a good salesman, you know what I'm saying? My man over here is the smoothest dressed fucking man in the whole club. Look at the fucking state of this guy. Look what he's wearing. Look at the shoes that he's got on. Look at the jacket that he's got on. You know what I mean? He'd probably casually lend me like a fucking Lambo. So I feel like Conor McGregor is a very useful asset as a wingman. The only reason he's not A or above is because he does have a short temper, bro. I feel like bro's gonna rage out at the side. Mate, what are you talking about, you fucking whale, yeah? Mate, nobody's talking to you. So I know he's gonna freak the fuck out on the drop of a fucking dime. He might just punch a random old person in the face. So for that reason, Conor McGregor, he's a decent candidate, but I'm gonna put him in at the B tier. I do think there's more viable, safer options that can also work out. Let's move on to Tom Aspinall. I'm gonna put Tom Aspinall in the B tier. Now again, Tom Aspinall, he's great at selling mid, bro. This guy's been going on about fucking Sergey Spivak and Marcin Tybur. Dude's gonna be in the club, fucking help. Mate, my friend Bedtime over here, he's a great fighter. He's even better in bed, You'd love to spend some time with him. You really would. I can't hype him up enough. He's one of the best I've ever seen. She's like, what do you mean by that? He's like, don't worry about it. The only reason Tom Aspinall's not higher is he may sell. He may Nina drama out. If you know, you know. I'm saying he may sell. He may cost me the fucking decision W, dude. So for that reason, Tom Aspinall, my brother, unfortunately, I can only put you in the B tier. Curtis Blades would never sell me out like that. Let's move on to one of the reasons you're probably here, Sean Strickland. Now, where am I going to put Sean Strickland, bro? I'm going to put this dude in the C tier, bro, because listen, is there a chance Strickland could be like, yeah, whatever, go with my fucking friend right here, dude. He fucking wants to talk to you, dude. He's too much of a pussy to talk to you. And, break the ice and make it kind of funny. Maybe. That might work. That might be the move, you know what I'm saying? He might be that friend, Because we all have that one friend that will just break the ice and say whatever needs to be said. Sean Strickland does have that quality, but I also do worry that if I look away for 1 second, here's the fucking thing about your friend, dude. You're fucking good looking. Why are you hanging out with this fucking blob, dude? What the fuck is this chick do? I will fucking shoot you. You know what I mean? And then we're getting kicked out. So I can't trust Sean Strickland. I'm not bringing this guy with me. If I needed the option, I would be like, fuck it, let's do it. But he's not the first guy I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta run this two-man with me, dog. Or, he's not the guy that I'm like, fuck, I wish Strickland was here to help me out. I'm not putting him any higher, dude. He's going C tier. All right, man. Next one. This is a pretty funny one I've been thinking about. Ilia Topuria. I'm going to put Ilia in the fucking D tier, dude. Now, hear me out on this. Ilia Topuria is a fucking villain, bro. You know how some people in the UFC, you look at them, they're just heroes. And some of them, you look at them, they're just bad guys. Like, you got good guys, you got bad guys in the UFC. You just look at and you just know. Ilia Topuria is a bad guy, bro. Ilia Topuria is the type of guy that's like, yo, you still need that $20, bro? Yo, you still using my hotspot, bro? Like, Ilia Topuria is the type of guy to ask me to ask him for money so he can throw it at my feet like a fucking peasant, dude. So I am not running a two-man with Ilia Topuria. This fucking guy will probably choke me out in front of the baddies just to impress them. Ilia Topuria is that guy that's like, yo, bro, come here, dude, and just body shots you just to fucking show off, dude. He will definitely chin me like I'm Volk to show off to the baddies. So I'm putting this fucking guy in the D tier, bro. You're not coming with me to the club, dog. Let's move on to a guy, low-key, I'm gonna be real. I hate on him a lot, I make fun of him a lot, but his powers be very fucking useful in a two-man situation. I'm bringing Dricus du Plessis with me on the two-man, dog. I'm bringing Dricus with me on the two-man. Your friend is very large. Your friend is very large. Did you just call me fat? Oh, I never said you're fat. Oh, I never said that. You'll never find the video of me saying that. Oh, I never said you're fat. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the size. Yeah, I just said you're big. Are you not big? I never said you're fat. You can be big, and I'm big. I'm not fat. He would just talk them in fucking circles, dude. He would gaslight, you know, a 10 out of 10 into fucking with me. You know what I'm saying, dog? He knows the game. You know, Dricus du Plessis knows the fucking game, and he can pull the gay best friend long card if he has to do it as well. I know he's got that in his bag as well. So, Dricus du Plessis, very well-rounded player, solid 95 overall. Hall of Fame gaslighting equipped at all times. This guy is a master of the trade, master of the game. Definitely been studying his futurenomics. You know, he follows Hoodville regularly. I'm gonna give Dricus du Plessis the call if I need somebody to come with me on the two-man. This guy knows what he's doing. Let's move on to a future UFC champion. I'm very confident in saying that. I'm 60% sure this guy's gonna 100% be a champion. I'm putting Bilal Muhammad in the C tier, bro. Now, I know that's controversial. We're boys. He does have the appeal of, you know, listen, I'm going to go full Dricus here. I'm not calling you ugly. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that wouldn't find you attractive, right? I'm not saying you're ugly. Okay, I never said that. I think Bilal would be beneficial on the two-man. I think he's a funny guy. I don't think he's going to steal any girls from me. But with that being said, I feel like bro's going to start like campaigning for me to get a title shot with a baddie and ruin it. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly it doesn't work. I feel like I'm going to be like, oh, hold on. Let me go grab a drink, bro. Bilal, you just talk to him. You talk to my friend Bilal real quick, right? He's got to source him up for me. I come back. Trust me, you guys got to go on a date with bedtime. He's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like Bilal Muhammad's gonna get on the fucking. He's gonna be sitting down at the fucking bar, holding up his phone, like, listen, you guys gotta go out with bedtime. He's gonna beat you. He's the best guy I ever rode with in the striking, in the grappling, in the wrestling. Every aspect of the game. You got, please give him a shot. You know, Rebecca, give him a shot. You know what I mean? Like, Bilal Muhammad will sell somehow. So for that reason, I like my boy Bilal. I would happily go hit the club with my dog, but I don't trust him on the two-man. I'm putting him in the C tier, man. I gotta do it. All right, somebody had to do it. All right, let's move on to, oh god, yeah, this guy is a very bad candidate. I'm gonna put Bryce Mitchell in the D tier. Bryce Mitchell, I love you, brother, but I just don't trust you. Dude, I just don't trust Bryce Mitchell. What's with featherweight, dude? Because Ilya Topuria is going to throw the money at my feet like I'm a fucking peasant. And Bryce Mitchell's going to be... Now, listen, ladies, I know what you're thinking, right? The earth is round, but answer me this, right? And I'm like, oh my fucking god. I'm trying to get a girl's number. Bryce Mitchell's like, now, hold on a second. Let me ask her a real question before you talk to this woman. All right? Now, listen up, girl. I got to ask you a question, see if you're right for my boy. All right? Where were you on January? You're like, oh, for fuck's sake. So Bryce Mitchell definitely would sell the clip. Bro for sure would choose the wrong dialogue options. He is that friend, so for that reason, he's going in the D tier, bro. And my cat, fucking hell. All right, mate, here you go. Who are you gonna do that, though? All right, I'm edit that part out. Fucking cat leaving mid-recording. Anyways, all right, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm back in. Bryce Mitchell going in the D tier. Let's move on. This one's very controversial. This is a fighter that I talk a lot of trash about. This is a fighter that probably, if he saw me in the club, he's probably throwing hands. Do I think I'd hit him with a 3-piece and a soda? Maybe, based on evidence. But you know what, dude? I'm gonna squash the beef today. Leon Edwards, you can go in the C tier, bro. I was gonna put Leon in the D tier. I was gonna put him in the B tier, but I was like, I can't really, you know, put him over my boy Bilal because they're pretty much the same player build. You know, I would say Leon Edwards probably a little bit naturally, or I guess unnaturally funnier. Right, I feel like his funny little laugh would make people laugh, but I feel like Leon Edwards would just be awkward as fuck, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's not gonna sell, but he may make my job a lot harder, and that's not the role of a two-man, right? When we're running the pick and roll, you're supposed to be dishing me the ball real easy, bro. I'm not supposed to have to, you know, hit a move in a one-on-one move. I'm supposed to have a mismatch, right? You're supposed to set a screen for me and give me a mismatch. Leon Edwards is gonna be, you know, get 2 sentences out, and then it's going to be on me to clutch the 2v1 with the whale friend, right? He's going to be like, yeah, bruv, yeah, bruv. And like, I'm going to be like, yo, do you want to go, Leon, do you want to take her friend and you guys get a drink for us and we'll try? Nah, bruv, nah. And then I'm fucked, you know what I'm saying, dude? So, for that reason, you know, when Leon Edwards is like, nah, bruv, there's definitely other girls I can talk to in here, bruv. I'm actually going to go talk to this other girl. I'm gonna be like, oh my fucking god. So, Leon Edwards, I'm sorry, brother. You're only going in the C tier, man. Let's move on. I got a couple more left, and I'm thinking logically here. I'm thinking, you know, who's going to be the best at convincing people of bullshit, right? Because obviously Dricus is the GOAT of gaslighting, right? Bilal Muhammad's not too good at convincing people to give him a title shot. You know, Connor and Aspinall, they can kind of sell it. I'm thinking, who can I reach out to that can really, you know, put it all on paper? And I'm thinking, you know what? Anthony Smith would low-key be a good guy to bring with you on a two-man. He would low-key be the guy to bring with you as a wingman because, yes, his tattoos would probably be very off-putting. Yes, he would probably start talking about how he's the greatest light heavyweight of all time. He'd probably bring up the Jones fight. But, I mean, this is a man who can talk about the stats. He can talk about the numbers. He can talk about what's happening on paper. I know Anthony Smith would be there. Listen, on paper, bedtime, this guy's the best YouTuber I've ever seen. On paper, this guy, when you take away Lucas Tracy and MMA Guru's subscribers, this guy's the biggest YouTuber on the planet. He actually really is when you look at the numbers. That's what I need in my corner, dude. So you know what? Shout out to Anthony Smith. You're going in the tier list, bro. You're going in at B tier. The only reason you're not higher is because, I don't know, man. It's just something about your vibe, dog. I just don't feel like you could rock it the way that Dricus could do it. Like, Dricus could pull it off, bro. Dricus is a clutch pick, dude. Anthony Smith, you're a solid bench warmer on the two-man rotation. You know, he's like a center coming off the bench I could run the pick and roll with. So I'm gonna put him in at the B tier. Let's move on. I'm gonna say Michael Chandler, low-key A tier, dude. Michael Chandler is low-key fucking A tier, bro, because he has the looks to kind of convince, like, the he can be like the distract. You know, in Hitman when you like flip a coin and the motherfucker comes walking to it, like, he could be a good little bit of a distraction for the fridge cleaning. Fucking okay, dude. I'm gonna stop trying to make analogies about it. Every girl that you want to talk to, there's that friend. There's a certain player build to that friend. And you need a man that's going to step up. He's going to jump on the grenade, okay? And he's going to bite the bullet, dude. And Michael Chandler is that type of guy to tell her about what he's doing. I'm making the greatest sacrifice you can make for a friend. I'm lacing up my bootstraps. I'm jumping on the grenade. And I'm putting my head in the sand. I'm going to work. See you at the bar. Let's go. And he brings her, you know, with him. Like, he puts her on his back and starts fucking, like, army crawling her to the fucking bar. Like, he would make a workout out of it. He would fucking do it, dude. So Michael Chandler, I believe in you. I trust you, brother. And you're shorter than me. You would make me look like a Chad. So Michael Chandler, A tier for sure. He would start showing pics of his kids. He would be a great role model. He would be a great fucking wingman. He'd be pulling out all the stops. Michael Chandler, I trust you, my brother. I've got two more left before I talk about S tier, and one of them is a man that can barely form a sentence. And the other one is one of the greatest, you know, womanizers in UFC history, dude. And I'm gonna start off with this. Islam Makhachev, he's going C tier. He's a bit similar to Leon. I think he has funny moments. I think he would say some funny shit. He would make a couple girls laugh, right? He wouldn't take too much of my thunder, which I can appreciate. You know, he's not the best looking guy. Pause. He's not gonna steal my fucking thunder, dude. But at the same time, I cannot trust this guy to not just be like, brother, this guy right here, and start hitting me and just immediately start trying to put me in a headlock. Brother, this guy grappling zero, brother. You cannot date this guy, brother. You have to. I meet goats with better grapplings than this guy, brother. You take this guy on date, brother. We have to check this. You know what I'm saying? Or he's just gonna go non-verbal. That's the bet that you get with Islam Makhachev. Either he starts to kind of talk about how your grappling is zero. This guy bank account zero, brother. You're fucked if that happens. Or he just goes non-verbal. He just goes mouth open, and you're like, this is my friend Islam, and he's just and at that point you are also fucking cooked. So with that in mind, I have to put my boy in the C tier. He's not as bad as Ilya or Bryce. He's not going to be malicious. He's not going to fucking ruin my chances. He's just going to make my job way harder. So I'm putting Islam into the C tier. Last one left before we talk about S tier. You know, a lot of people are probably watching this thinking, you know who'd be a good inclusion for this? Where's Brian Ortega, dude? Where's Brian Ortega been in your videos? I'm glad you asked. Listen, Brian Ortega is going fucking A tier. Greatest, you know, city boy in UFC history. They call him T-City Boy for a reason. He's almost as good at gaslighting as Dricus 2 play. He's not really a gaslighter. What Brian Ortega's special skills are in terms of womanizing, in terms of the game, this guy's really good at muddling things up and making it really hard to tell what the fuck he's talking about, right? Like the Eagle story, perfect example. Bro's throwing out 70 different fucking timelines of the Eagle. Listen, the Eagle lives for 70 years, right? And about 20 years into their halfway of their life, right? They're 10 years old, you know, and they got to make a choice. They want to sharpen their claws that they've had for 5 years, or do they want to, you know, let the claws die? Because they only live for 5 years, right? So they're at the halfway point of that, at about a year in. You know what I'm saying? Like, Brian Ortega's gonna confuse the fuck out of her. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, I think I know you from somewhere. I swear to God, I saw you like 5 years ago in 2021. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I'm really bad with numbers. Are you good with numbers? No, you know what I'm saying? Can I have yours?" Like, Brian Ortega's got game, dude. He's gonna riz up anyone. I feel like Brian Ortega could be like an attack dog. I'd be like, "Yo, Brian, I need you to riz this chick up, and I'm gonna get with her friend." You know what I'm saying? Or can you talk to this girl for me and put her on to me? Because he could. He's got the ball on a string like that. He's so in charge of the game. I feel like Brian Ortega could get a girl to like him and pass that shit on to me, like he's John Stockton. Trust, all right? He's got the game on lock. The only problem is that if I like a girl that Brian Ortega's fucking with, like he thinks she's hot, I have no say, dude. I have no control. I'd put him at A tier. I feel like I'd put him S tier, excuse me. But I feel like there's literally no stopping Brian Ortega. You can't control him. You can only hope to contain him. You can only hope that he's on your team, dude. Because if I point to a girl and go, "Brian, she's bad, dude." Yeah, she is, dude. I'm gonna go talk to her for you, bro. He's gonna come back, and he's gonna come back and be dating her, dude. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about it? I can't do anything about it. So, Brian Ortega, goated city boy, definitely trustworthy in terms of his abilities, but I don't know about his commitment to me. He's a lot more committed to the game, so I'm gonna put him only in the A tier. King of the S tier. Hear me out on this one, bro. Marab, dude. I'm putting Marab in the fucking S tier because think about it, dude. Is Marab the most attractive looking guy to most women? Probably not. Is he 5'4"? Yes. Am I 5'4"? No, I'm 6 foot, dog. So I'm already tall as fuck, right? But Marab's funny, dude. Marab's used to being the fucking, you know, second scoring option with Aljo, dude. You think he hasn't done this trick with Aljo multiple times? Probably not, actually. But listen, bro. He has that skill, dude. He's a goated teammate. He's a great teammate. He's a good second option coming off the bench. So I feel like Marab would fit so naturally into the role of being a wingman while also having the ability. Bro, if he needs to pick up her friend, I know he's strong enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? I think he can fuck with that. I mean, he might be into that type of chick, dude. So we might really run a two-man. So for that reason, I feel like Marab is the ultimate wingman in the UFC. Let me know down below, though, guys. Who would you trust as your wingman in the UFC? Who would you absolutely not trust? Drop your opinions in the comments down below. This is a very important debate in UFC right now. I need to hear your opinions on it, man. And if you're enjoying the videos, bro, drop a like. Subscribe to the channel for more tier lists, more prediction videos coming this week as well. And yeah, go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bedtime MMA. And go wingman me when I reply to Nina Drama. Go, guys, you got to help your boy out. So yeah, appreciate all the support, guys. Go follow me on socials and shit like that. See you in the next video, man. Goodbye.